Hello, hello. Good to see some people joining into the live stream. We'll be getting started in about 5 minutes. The question portion of the night, or at least the pre-show to the question. Good to see everybody. Welcome to another edition of Trivia Club, live from the Trivia Clubhouse. Always good to have you. It's a good Tuesday. Good to see Down by the Bay, present and accounted for. I am late, but Matt Smith is early. I mean, like 30 seconds late. So better than last week, if I remember correctly. I was running a little further behind. And actually, I think it's just like old times because it's compounded by the fact that I don't even have to go anywhere. But getting to Cardinal Rules sometimes, and sometimes to Hitch especially. Yeah, TTC could have a little bit more say to it. Tonight it was more, can I finish dinner in time? Change into my trivia bow tie, because I didn't want to get any corn on my bow tie. And get there in time. I did it. Hello to Matt Smith. Hello to the Fighting Mongooses. Good to have you here, playing from 2 locations this evening. Ooh. Taking some a break at work, I imagine, or in that downtime to play some trivia. Don't confirm, just in case. Hello to the Lord and Lady of Asquith. Good to see Mom and Dad joining in for another night of trivia. Not that I doubted it. Good evening. Hello to Jan as well. Hello to the Questionables. Hello to the Cunning Stunts. Good to see everybody. We'll be getting started in another couple of minutes for that Trivia Club goodness. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper. Say hello in the chat if you haven't already as well. Hello, Patrick, my former roommate. My producer is just standing by, getting ice cream. Cool. Sorry that we won't be able to get ice cream to you at this time. But if you see me eating ice cream, you know why. You probably won't see me eating ice cream just because I am a messy eater and I do not trust myself with all that chocolate. Hello to the Buddy List travelers. Hello, Rondai. Glad to have my producer, my partner, the love of my life, once again joining me for Trivia Club. If she wasn't here, I hope you'd be asking questions.
Hello, everybody.
She says hello.
I'm not in the chat yet.
She's not in the chat yet. You might be able to hear her, but I'm repeating what she's saying. Another minute before we start trivia. Remember, all you need is a pen and a piece of paper to write down your answers on. You can play by yourself. You can play with others across some sort of chat window that isn't this live chat. Keep the answers out of this live chat. And otherwise, you can play against those in your place as well. Yes. Join in on Trivia Club however you'd like. Let us know your team name if you haven't already in the live chat. Look forward to hearing from everybody, seeing everybody involved in the chat. Oh, I'm going to center my image just a touch more. There you go. Tilt. Oh, there you go. Adjustments finished. All right, we'll be getting started shortly. Anything else from anyone else? Let me know in the chats. We're good? Okay. All right, and we're getting started in 5, 4.
Welcome to Trivia Club.
Hello, one and all. Welcome to Trivia Club, live from the Trivia Clubhouse. I am your host, the man with the bow tie, the man with that trivia plan. I am Russel Harder. Welcome for this, the 24th edition of Trivia Club, live from this Trivia Clubhouse. Bloop, 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 bloop. Just getting the notes adjusted. Hopefully, if you're out and about in the non-Trivia Club world, you're wearing a mask, both for yourself, for others, and for that chance to, making friends and influencing people. It's important. Hopefully you enjoyed the 21st night of September yesterday and the wonderful videos done by Demi, whose last name I will not do horrible things to, but Demi with his September 21st video out and about making like $200,000 by now. Good for him. That's amazing. Over $200,000 for charity reasons. And if you want to support a trivia as well, you can do so really anywhere with anything. My heart goes towards Cystic Fibrosis Canada. You can find out more about CF, cystic fibrosis, at cysticfibrosis.ca. All that information there. Oh, Matt's helping me out with the last name. Thank you. Oh, Demi Adijawibe. Demi Adijawibe. Thank you. Tonight's trivia is 20 questions, as we've been doing for a few months now. It's a good night of trivia. Not too short, not too long. Hits that sweet spot for me and hopefully for you. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper to write down those answers on. After this round of questions, we'll be giving you those answers. If you get the highest score, you could walk home or walk around your house with pride. I won't be able to interact with the teams as I usually like to do in live events. So, of course, let us know your team name in the live chat if you're playing along, or in the comment section afterwards. Let us know how many points you got, too, by the end of the night. It'd be great to see you. Chat with each other in the comments. Say hello to Chrissy, who just joined the chat. How's the ice cream? Oh, it's really amazing. It's excellent.
Sorry.
Nice. Well, I'll be able to enjoy it in about an hour and a half time. Just got to keep the pace up. Good luck with that. So, every week we end the night with a little bit of bonus trivia called I Built a VCR. I Built a VCR is an anagram for Trivia Club. So this is a bonus bit of anagram trivia. Try to break through this word puzzle. The anagram was Tuft Break Touche last week. And that 80s movie that you were looking for was Back to the Future. Back to the Future. What can we win tonight? Speaking of breaking ties, influencing people, all that fun stuff. That would be the golden VHS of your dreams, in your dreams. You won't be able to get anything to you, so that you just have to win this for yourself. And then one day, maybe somewhere along the line, either set up a mailing system or do live events again. I don't know actually which one will come first, but golden VHSs could be yours. Until then, enjoy the idea of them. That's what you can win tonight, the idea of a golden VHS. You can follow Trivia Club on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, which you're at right now, so you know how it works. On SoundCloud and iTunes as well. On iTunes and SoundCloud, we are the Trivia Club Network. It's an audio version of this podcast. All that information is also available at triviaclub.ca with Blogspot updating itself. It's sort of knocked out some of the social media stuff, so I'll try to make that more readily available to all that easy to find information on triviaclub.ca. Nice. I see Fighting Mongoose is fighting for the golden VHS of RoboCop 3. Excellent. And there's only 3 cardinal rules when it comes to Trivia Club. So before we get started, those rules, as always, are be smarter than that internet connection. Just because we're not watching you answer doesn't mean you can cheat. If you're cheating anyway, you're only cheating yourself. So what can I do? Otherwise, keep those answers out of the live chat. Keep that competitive spirit sharp. And the only other rule of Trivia Club is tell everybody about Trivia Club. Appreciated. Oh, yeah. Nice. Nice. My sister is playing for the Legends of the Fall VHS for the first day of fall. Yes, indeed. It is the August solstice. Solstice?
Not August.
No, the August. No, the
Autumn.
autumn solstice.
Yeah.
I'm brain somewhere else. It's the autumn solstice. There you go. Mine's already overheating. I got to take a drink of water. All right. Let's jump into it, shall we? All that out of the way. Here are your questions for Trivia Club at home at Trivia Clubhouse. Question number 1 deals with the sweep of the week. So, that sweep of the week. Question number 1. This CBC series set a new record for most wins for a comedy series for a single season at least, with 9 Emmys, and also became the first comedy series to sweep the main 4 acting categories in a single season, and the first show to win all of its primetime Emmy categories. That's crazy. Once again, name that CBC series that not only set the comedy series record for a single season with 9 wins, but also swept the acting categories in a single series, the first to do so for a comedy, and became the first show, even comedy or drama, to win all of its primetime Emmy categories. Whew. Alrighty. It's fall. That's the most important thing. Autumn equinox, August. Autumn equinox, autumn solstice. It is a fall, baby. Question number 2. It's a hit or miss one. So, hit or miss. Or hit and or miss. So, question number 2, I Missed You, is the subtitle of what 1994 Lisa Loeb's hit, which had a video directed by Ethan Hawke. Oh, video directed by Ethan Hawke. Cool. Once again, question number 2, I Missed You, is the subtitle of what 1994 Lisa Loeb hit, which had a music video directed by Ethan Hawke. And question number 3, be cool with this one, be cool. What slang synonym for cool is Gretchen determined to make happen in the 2004 comedy Mean Girls? Once again, what slang synonym for cool is Gretchen determined to make happen in the 2004 comedy Mean Girls? And then question number 4, we're going to connect for the point on this one. What's the connection between the answers of questions 2 and 3? Yes, as always, for Connect 4, there's a connection between the answers of 2 and 3. Nothing in the questions, free of context from the questions, in fact. But the answers have a connection. If you can tell me that connection, you'll get a point on question number 4. Question number 5 now. Question number 5. This one's called Best Known For. 4 possible points to be won here. So, For your best known for this week, name the 4 projects that, according to IMDb.com, at InternetMovieDatabase.com, and its algorithm, that the following actor is quote unquote known for. So, what four movies is Drew Barrymore known for? Drew Barrymore having just begun her very own daytime talk show. A daytime talk show is not one of these known for, because it's 4 movies. Having watched the daytime talk show, it is very much a daytime talk show, but it's also very enjoyable because it's Drew Barrymore. So if you like Drew Barrymore very much, this is for you. I also understand that this is your mileage may vary daytime talk show, just because it's not for everybody. But yes, name the 4 movies that, according to the InternetMovieDatabase.com, and its algorithm that chooses projects based on box office or awards or notoriety, I guess you could say. What are the 4 movies that Drew Barrymore is known for? A lot of good ones. There are a lot of good options. Will there be controversial answers? There always is. That's what IMDb.com is all about. Never making anyone happy on a consensus. I mean, that's what Amazon's all about. Never making anyone truly happy. But you get your stuff. And in this case, the stuff is points. Alrighty, question number 6, as you're thinking of Drew Barrymore. Question number 6 is all about Winner Winner. It was a big festival season for one movie. Yes, this film by Chloe Zhao has won the People's Choice Award at the Toronto International Film Festival this past week, after having won the Golden Lion at the Venice Film Festival earlier in the month, making it the very first film to ever win both the Golden Lion at Venice and the People's Choice at Toronto, or at TIFF. Once again, it's a film by Chloe Zhao, and it won both the People's Choice Award at TIFF and the Golden Lion at Venice, making it the first film to ever win both. Making it an early frontrunner for an Oscar season that will go until April. So, honestly, best of luck to it. Question number 7. We're going to catch some Z's on this one. So, question number 7, catching some Z's. This word with 2 Z's in it means to steal money from your workplace. Once again, this word with 2 Z's or 2 Z's in it means to steal money from your workplace. Question number 7, catch some Z's. That was your question number 7. Question number 8 is the first audio clue of the night. Yes, it is that bit by bit question. I'm going to play a 8-bit version of a song, a chiptune version of a song, a song that sounds like it's played on an old Nintendo or a flip phone. You name that song for a point. Name the musical act responsible for that song originally for a second point. So here it is, that bit by bit. Name this song. Name the musical act originally responsible for that question number 8. And yes, that was your question number 8, that bit by bit. Name that song for a point. Name the musical act responsible for a second possible point. Question number 9. Now it's time to tag the line. So for that tag the line, I'll give you a tagline from a movie poster, and you name that movie. So name the movie in which the tagline was an adventure 65 million years in the making. Once again, name that movie with the tagline an adventure 65 million years in the making. That's that question number 9, that tag the line. Question number 10 is our first game show game of the night. It is called Survey Says. I give you that surveyed question, an actual Family Feud survey question, and you tell me what you think is the number 1 answer as per the 100 Americans surveyed. So not only is it your best guess, but your best guess at their best guess. For that question number 10, that survey says, give me the name of a country that has exactly 4 letters. 4 letters. Give me the name of a country that has exactly 4 letters. That's that question number 10. That survey says, give me a country or the name of a country that has exactly 4 letters. Question number 11. Question number 11 is a real lemon. So, Jack Lemmon's character in the movie Glengarry Glen Ross was the inspiration for which sad sack Springfielder on the TV show The Simpsons? Once again, Jack Lemmon's character in Glengarry Glen Ross was the inspiration for which sad sack Springfielder on The Simpsons? Probably a bit of a sprinkle of Jack Lemmon and Glengarry Glen Ross, sprinkle of The Death of a Salesman. I'm sure there's a lot of inspirations, but very much Jack Lemmon was the inspiration for which sad sack Springfielder on The Simpsons? I'll accept the first name or the first and last name. Question number 12. Now it's time after time, time after time. I'm going to give you 4 historical events, and you tell me which happened from earliest to the most recent for a point each. And for those 4 historical events, it's 4 historical events in which really there should be much more than 4, but hey, it's a broken system, so we do what we can. All right, those 4 historical events, you tell me which of them happened from earliest to most recent for a point each. Ruth Bader Ginsburg is appointed to the Supreme Court of the United States. Sandra Day O'Connor is appointed to the Supreme Court of the United States. Sonia Sotomayor is appointed to the Supreme Court of the United States, and Elena Kagan is appointed to the Supreme Court of the United States. It's the 4 women, and only 4, that have been appointed to the Supreme Court of the United States. Tell me which of them was appointed from earliest to the most recent for a point each. Rest in power to the notorious RBG, of course. An amazing figure in human rights, who will be sorely missed. Once again, from earliest to most recent, Ruth Bader Ginsburg is appointed to the Supreme Court of the United States. Sandra Day O'Connor is appointed to the Supreme Court of the United States. Sonia Sotomayor is appointed to the Supreme Court of the United States, and Elena Kagan is appointed to the Supreme Court of those United States. Alrighty, question number 13, as you're thinking of that time after time timeline. Excuse me. Question number 13, that brand is mine. That's for Monica and the brandy. So, that brand is mine. I'm going to give you a tagline from a advertisement, and you tell me what ad line that brand belongs to. That brand, that ad belongs to. There you go. You know what I'm talking about. Name that product that, as the tagline goes for question number 13, is good to the last drop. Let's name the specific product, the brand name, that is good to the last drop. Question number 14 now. Question number 14 now. It is time for Sega, or the Sega system. So question number 14, which Sega system was released in the United States on November 27th, 1998? Yes, name that Sega system that was released in the United States on November 27th, 1998. Sega. Question number 15. Now it's countdown takedown time. For countdown takedown, it's another game show game, and it's played with Price is Right rules, but with a twist. And that twist is you have to get at least within 25% of the actual number without going over. If you go over by even one, that is 0 points. If you get it right on, though, that is 5 points. And if you're within 25%, you get 2 good points, a couple of solid points. If you're under that 25% range, though, once again, 0 points. So that question number 15, that countdown takedown, the Emmy Awards had this number of live feeds coming into the Staples Center this past Sunday. Yes, and I will say the less than 150, according to the executive producers, from about 20 cities across the world to keep it as socially distanced as possible. And in fact, chose the Staples Center over the usual locations like the Kodak Theater or whatever they're calling it, the Microsoft Theater, because it was better suited for that kind of data exchange needed. Fun fact, they needed a sports stadium. But yes, the Emmy Awards had this number of live feeds coming into the Staples Center this past Sunday. Once again, the executive producers are quoted saying less than 150 for the actual number, but those number of feeds came from about 20 cities across the world. In fact, chose the Staples Center because the data exchange needed was better suited for an arena that did live broadcast sports. That's that question number 15, that countdown takedown. All righty. Question number 16. We're going to quiz you once again on Disney song titles. Yes, indeed. Hopefully you've been looking into your Disney soundtracks. I've still got maybe 1 or 2 of these left. So they found their way into regular rotation through the end of summer and into the fall. I'm going to give you a song title from a Disney movie, and you name that Disney movie. So your question number 16, name the Disney movie with the song title One Jump Ahead. One Jump Ahead. I will say, when you have the tune stuck in your head, when you're about to say the title, you got to try hard to just be as unmusical as possible, which for me is not that hard. That's that question number 16. Question number 17. I'm going to quiz you once again on TV title synonyms. I'll give you a synonym for a TV show title that sounds like it, but replaces all the familiar words with synonyms. All right, name the TV show whose title synonym would be, on question number 17, handled amongst heavenly spirits. Once again, what TV show's title would be synonymous with handled amongst heavenly spirits? Question number 18 now. On the TV show Shake, I don't know why I'd be asking about them, but what is the name of Schitt's Creek's resident realtor, wedding photographer, and man of all trades. Once again, what is the name of Schitt's Creek's resident real estate agent, wedding photographer, and really just man of all trades? Question number 19, something new. I'm going to give you a 19-word hint for a 19-letter movie title. Yes, once again, the hint will have 19 words, and the movie title that I'm looking for will also, or will, in fact, have 19 letters. So, question number 19. American remake of Seven Samurai with a star-studded cast including Charles Bronson, Steve McQueen, and more. Once again, American remake of Seven Samurai with a star-studded cast including Charles Bronson, Steve McQueen, and more. That's your 19-word hint for a 19-letter movie title on your question number 19. Are there any more questions that I can repeat or clarify? Or actually, let's instead make it sound like I'm just asking this for the first time. Before I jump into question number 20, your Trivia Royale, are there any questions that I can repeat or clarify with the art of repetition? Question number 6, can do. So question number 6, your winner question. This film by Chloe Zhao has won the People's Choice Award at the Toronto International Film Festival this past week after having won the Golden Lion at the Venice Film Festival earlier in the month, making it the first film to ever win both awards. That is the film by Chloe Zhao. I can do 7, 14, and 3. I'll do 3, 7, and then 14 just to give it a smooth transition. All right. Head towards 20 with that. So question number 3, once again, be cool. So what slang synonym for cool is Gretchen determined to make happen in the 2004 comedy Mean Girls? That's your question number 3. Question number 7. We're going to catch some Z's. So this word with 2 Z's or Z's in it means to steal money from your workplace. Question number 14. It's your Sega question. So, which Sega system was released in the US on November 27th, 1998? Once again, that is November 27th, 1998. We're looking for the specific Sega system. Next question is, what was for dinner? Well, we enjoyed corn on the cob. Yeah, from the market. We got delivered here because we don't go to the market. We had nice like baby potatoes that we cut up and baked. And we had seitan, which goes without explaining. Because I actually can't really explain seitan. You probably could, but it's good. It's good.
They call it wheat meat.
It's wheat meat. It was very delicious, yeah. It was super tasty.
More tasty than wheat meat.
Yeah. It's like the inverse tasty that wheat meat sounds. And really all you have to do is like cut it up and fry it up and it's good to go. Yeah. Seitan. All right. Any more questions I can repeat or clarify? Or we can talk more about dinner. What's for dinner? As it might be almost 8 where you are, or it might be closer to 5. No? All right. Get yourselves ready for that question number 20, that trivia royale. I'll also get myself ready by bringing up that time clock. You'll have 5 minutes to come up with the answers for this trivia royale, this 5-minute long lightning round, which is both as fast and slow as it sounds. All right. Time queued up. So every one of these answers is worth a point, 10 possible points to be won on your trivia royale. And it is indeed the first day of fall. Autumn has arrived. Not just August, but autumn. And I would be remiss if I didn't remember one of the many, many things that did not get to happen this summer. I mean, there are so many things, but one of them specifically was Trivia Club's Summer Movie Wager, in which we usually have participants try to guess the top movies of the summer box office. And these are movies that make the most at the box office between, I think it's the start of May all the way to, usually it's the start of May, all the way to Labor Day weekend. Labor Day weekend was a couple of weeks ago now, but we do know the top movies of this wildly weird summer movie season. So we're going to ask you to name any 10 of the top 20 films at the summer movie box office for 2020. This is domestic box office, so only US and Canada. And for a couple of hints, because, man, stuff was weird. 5 films on this top 20 are actually re-releases. One's from 1993, one's from 1980, one's from 1975, and 2 are from 1985. And yes, this is the 2020 list. And 4 of the top 10 were actually released in the final week before Labor Day, which usually is a bad time, but this time means they got a good shot at the top 10. And yes, money from drive-ins is indeed included. So if you saw a movie at a drive-in, it might be on the list. Once again, your time has started. And we're going to ask you to name any 10 of the top 20 films at the summer movie box office for this continuously different, let's just be kind and call it different, 2020 year. We didn't do the box office or the summer movie wager for Trivia Club. But if we did, no one would have a chance. Hopefully, you have a chance at some points. This is domestic box office, so US and Canada monies. And remember, 5 films are actually re-releases. These are movies that made money between, I believe it is May. That might be the last week of April. But let's just say May to Labor Day. And 4 of the top 10, although I'm looking for any 10 of the top 20, but 4 of the top 10 were actually released in theaters. Let's put heavy air quotes, but released in theaters in the final week before Labor Day and ended up still on the top 10. And 5 of the top 20 that I'm asking you to name were also re-releases. So one of these top 20 for 2020 is a film from 1975. Another one's a film from 1980. 2 are from 1985, and 1 is from 1993. admittedly, there are some deep pulls, some potentially unheard of because it's 2020 films on this list, but hopefully those hints of re-releases give you some help. And just the idea that if you've heard of a movie being released in theaters, hey, it might have made this list, especially if it's close to Labor Day. This is almost a list of like, hey, what movies were actually released in theaters this year? Not your typical summer movie box office. 2 minutes remaining. Yes, that was actually 3 minutes of me talking. 2 more minutes remaining on this Trivia Royale. And remember, you can also fill out any blank spaces that you might have in your answers as well. We'll be marking our papers right after this Royale has finished. A minute and a half remaining. 1:25. One minute remaining. Yes, 1 minute on your Trivia Royale. Name any 10 of the top 20 films of the summer movie box office for 2020. This is domestic box office. 5 films were re-released. So these are your older films. 1993 is the newest of that bunch. From 80, 75, 1985 as well. 30 seconds remaining. And yes, remember, not only 4 of the top 10, not even 4 of the top 20, but 4 of the top 10 of these movies you're looking for were actually released in the final week before Labor Day. But the end point is Labor Day, remember. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is time. Yes, it is time indeed. Time to finalize those answers. Not only the Trivia Royale, but all the other answers that you might have on your sheet. And let us jump into the answer period of this Trivia Club, live from the Trivia Clubhouse, our 24th. A point for every correct answer unless I say otherwise. So question number 1, our sweep of the week. So which Canadian series, which CBC series specifically, take that, CTV, Global, etc., set a new record for most wins by a comedy series at the Emmy Awards for a single season with 9 wins, and also became the first comedy series to sweep the 4 main acting categories in the first show overall to win all of its primetime Emmy categories. It was a good hour and a half for Canadians everywhere, and Schitt's Creek. I mean, you probably knew that. It was just a good gloating question, I guess, for everyone who enjoys the show. Question number 2, hit and or miss. I Missed You is the subtitle of what 1994 Lisa Loeb's hit, which had a video directed by Ethan Hawke of Gattaca fame. I'd be Stay. I Missed You. Stay is the answer. Question number 3, be cool. So what slang synonym for cool is Gretchen determined to make happen in the 2004 comedy Mean Girls. Stop trying to make fetch happen. Fetch. That is so fetch, though. It is. It really is. Question number 4. Connecting 4. The point here, what's the connection between stay and fetch? They're both dog commands. Yes. Commands for your dog. Will I accept cat commands? That's a weird cat. Question number 3, 4, 5. Yes, there you go. Caught up. Question number 5. Best known for. So what 4 projects, according to the Internet Movie Database.com and its algorithm? Thank you for saying I'm so fetch. I agree. The following actor is known for. So Drew Barrymore, according to IMDb.com, is best known for Charlie's Angels for a point. Never Been Kissed for second point. Never Been Kissed. Ever After for a third point. And the Adam Sandler duo romantic comedy, 50 First Dates. I agree, it should have been the other one. Once again, Charlie's Angels for a point. Never Been Kissed. Ever After, and 50 First Dates. No points for Wedding Singer. No points for Wedding Singer. Ever After, a Cinderella Story, also for points, yeah. Good movie. She's a real hero. She saves her prince in that one. Dougray Scott could have been Wolverine. That was the prince in Ever After. He decided to do Mission Impossible. Was it 2 or 3? Someone will know. I think it's 2, but it might have been 3. Instead, yeah. Mission Impossible 2. Oh, yeah, E.T. That also should have been Drew Barrymore best known for. She kind of started things out with that one. And it was pretty good at the box office. Question number 6, winner. So which film by Chloe Zhao has won the People's Choice Award at TIFF and also the Golden Lion at the Venice Film Festival? They're both Best Picture forerunners, really Best Picture honors of their in their own rights at these specific film festivals, making it the first film to ever win both, actually, in that same year. You'll be hearing a lot more about this film, starring Frances McDormand, if you haven't already. This is Nomadland. Nomadland. Looks good. I mean, I don't have to tell you that. Both TIFF and Venice told you that, but looks good.
No points for Nomad.
No points for Nomad. Should I give half a point for Nomad? Okay. Question number 7. Catch some Z's. This word with 2 Z's or Z's in it means to steal money from your workplace. That would be embezzle. Embezzle. Question number 8, bit by bit. That 8-bit tune was Kiss from a Rose for a point by Seal for a second point. So Kiss from a Rose will get you a point. Seal will get you a second point for question number 8. Baby, etc. Question number 9. Tag the line. An adventure 65 million years in the making. That would be Jurassic Park. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Okay, I'll stop. It's worse than the kazoo. Question number 10. Your survey says... So, thank you. I got props for my singing. What is the... or give me the name of a country that has exactly 4 letters. As your survey says, there's 5 possible answers for points. The number 1 answer will get you 5 points. The number 5 will get you 1 point. So I'll start with the 1-point answer. What do you think was America's number 1 answer? Well, this is 1 point. If you said that this answer was Chad. Chad. It's hard to do jokes off of country names because you're really just walking a line into like being a real jerk. 2 points. So 1 point for Chad, especially if you say it Chad, like that. Thank you for Matt for the you were hanging out there on that one, hanging Chad. Topical jokes, I like it. Election season starting up. Nicely done. 2 points. If you were really looking to rack up some points with this one, I rack up some points, or you rack up some points. See, that's getting close to being inappropriate, but it's Iraq. 3 points for this one that is really so far so good. I ran so far. I ran so far away. I ran for 3 points. Uh, 4 points for this smoking answer. That'd be Cuba, because of scars.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. Also, I was thinking of a sandwich joke too, because
Yeah.
Cuban sandwiches. Yeah. But Cuba for 4 points. And 5 points, if you really looked through things, really dug deep, really perused. Peru for 5 points. I think I did okay with that one. Thank you for the additional Chad joke, Matt. Yeah, that was successful. We made it through without making enemies. All right, so 5 points for Peru, 4 points for Cuba, 3 for Iran, 2 for Iraq, and 1 for Chad. Question number 11, a real lemon. Question number 11. Jack Lemmon's character in Glengarry Glen Ross was the inspiration for which sad sack Springfielder on The Simpsons? That would be old Gil Gunderson. Also accept Gil. Old Gil. Oh, geez. Oh, man. Oh, geez. Oh, really, you really gilled up this one. Old Gil. Gil Gunderson. Question number 12. Time after time, in which we quiz you about the earliest to most recent appointees who are women to the Supreme Court of the United States. Alrighty, here we go. The first in 1981. Wow, that was so long ago. Not nearly long enough. Wait, but like, you know what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're
Yeah, should have been much, much earlier.
Yeah.
In 1981, Sandra Day O'Connor is appointed to the Supreme Court of the United States. In 1981, 1993, the notorious RBG herself, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, is appointed to the United States Supreme Court. In 2009, Sonia Sotomayor is appointed to the Supreme Court. And in 2010, Elena Kagan is appointed to the Supreme Court of the United States most recently. Yes. Once again, that's Sandra Day O'Connor is the earliest, followed by Ruth Bader Ginsburg, then Sonia Sotomayor, and Elena Kagan is the most recent. Because since then, we needed more white dudes, I guess. So, question number 13. That brand is mine. So, name the product that is good to the last drop. That would be Maxwell House. Maxwell House. Question number 14. Sega. So, which Sega system was released in the US on November 27th, 1998? I remember seeing an NBA Live basketball game played on this. They look so real. That'd be the Sega Dreamcast. asking about the Dreamcast. First people to ask about the Dreamcast since 2004. All right. Question number 15. Countdown, takedown. Oh, and in terms of the person who had the Sega Dreamcast, shout out to Hunter Dufort. Yeah. Shout out. Question number 15, countdown, takedown. So, the Emmy Awards had this number of live feeds coming into the Staples Center this past Sunday. Number was less than 150, according to the executive producers. But those live feeds came from about 20 cities across the world, and in fact had to come through the Staples Center because the location was better suited for all the data being exchanged. Can I get a drum roll on this answer? Live feeds numbered 130. 130. 130. So 130. That is 5 points. 5 points for that. If it's 129 to 97, that is 2 points. And these are high definition feeds too, to the best of their abilities. And then if it's 96 and below, that is unfortunately 0 points. If it's 131 and above, that is also 0 points. How'd you do on that one? Nice. Yeah, 2 points. Good. Well done. Just missed it. Oh, just held on by the hair of your teeth. By the skin of your hairs. Question number 6. I'm not saying you have hairy teeth. Oh man, I'm sleeping on the couch tonight again, you guys. Question number 16. Disney song titles. Alrighty. One Jump Ahead is from the Disney film Aladdin. One jump. Aladdin stealing bread and jumping around, jumping up and getting down. One Jump Ahead is from Aladdin. One Jump Ahead of the bread lines? Is that the rest of that? I think so. Question number 17. TV title synonyms. What is the TV title whose synonym could be handled amongst heavenly spirits, that is, touched by an angel? Or handled amongst heavenly spirits. Question number 18. Up a creek. So what is the name of the resident real estate agent, wedding photographer, man of all trades in Schitt's Creek? That would be Ray. Because he's a ray of sunshine, that guy. Ray. Question number 19. 19-word hint for a 19-letter movie title. The American remake, or not even the American remake of Seven Samurai, with a star-studded cast including Charles Bronson, Steve McQueen, and more. That would be The Magnificent Seven. Magnificent Seven. All right, question number 20 time. Question number 20. That's your Trivia Royale. Because this is the first day of fall, I decided to look back at the summer movie wager that wasn't, and the weird summer movie box office of 2020 that very much was. So, as anything, it's unprecedented. It's a word that leaves less meaning for itself when nothing else is precedented. Everything else is just unprecedented. It sets a new precedent, is what I'm trying to say. All right. Here are those top 20 movies. I'm going to start with number 1 and go to number 20. Even though number 20 is a movie I've not heard of, so we'll just let that drift away on the wind. Anyway, question number 1, or not question number 1, movie number 1 on this question number 20 was Tenet, released one day before Labor Day. And it still made enough money to to be on number 1. Tenet is on that list. Next up is the New Mutants. The New Mutants. The number 2 movie of the summer. And they said it flopped. Didn't really have any competition. Number 3, Russell Crowe is Unhinged. He will specifically ask you to put your life in danger and go to the movies. Unhinged. Number 4 is SpongeBob, the SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. Has such a small release that it's being re-released on Paramount Plus when that shows up. But until then, it was still the number 4 movie of the summer. The SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. Number 5, Bill and Ted Face the Music. SpongeBob 3 is okay. Is it the third one? That's the question. I'd have to look into that, but until I do, a half a point. Full titles, I'll give half a point for Sponge on the Run, or for not Sponge on the Run. Because I don't even know if it's number 3. Bill and Ted Face the Music. Number 6 movie of the summer is The Wretched. I have also not heard of that. Words on Bathroom Walls. Number 7. Good for them. The Rental is number 8. And ironically, The Rental did pretty good in theaters. Number 9 was 1993's Jurassic Park. It's an adventure 65 million years in the making. Jurassic Park. Number 10, The Personal History of David Copperfield. Half a point for David Copperfield. Number 11 is Relic. Number 12 movie of the summer was Becky. Becky. Right. Number 13 was 1980's Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Or just The Empire Strikes Back for the point. Star Wars will only get you half a point. 14 movie of the summer is The Tax Collector, also known as the middling to poor reviewed movie that Shia LaBeouf still got a full chest tattoo for because he is Shia LaBeouf. Well done. Number 15 movie of the summer is Peninsula. Number 16 of the summer is 1985's The Goonies. Hey, The Goonies. Number 17 is 1975's Jaws. 45 years out from being released and still number 17 in the box office. That's staying power right there. Number 18 is Cutthroat City. Sounds like a nice place. Number 19 is 1985's Ghostbusters. And number 20 is the movie Followed. Not It Followed, but simply Followed. Oh, and Sponge on the Run was the third SpongeBob movie, but you did not say Sponge on the Run, so I'll still give you half a point. You were correct, as I suspected you would be, or thought you might be. That was the third one, but still only half a point for SpongeBob 3.
What about Bill and Ted, the new one?
Bill and Ted, if you say Bill and Ted that isn't Face the Music, I'll still give you half a point on that one. It has to be Face the Music for the full point. Once again, for a point each, Tenet, The New Mutants, Unhinged, SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run, Bill and Ted Face the Music, The Wretched, Words on bathroom walls. Gotta get that right. The Rental. Jurassic Park. Personal History of David Copperfield. Relic. Becky. Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, or simply The Empire Strikes Back. The Tax Collector. Peninsula. Peninsula. The Goonies. Jaws. Cutthroat City. Ghostbusters, and Followed. 44 possible points once again can be won tonight. I'll give you that bonus bit of tiebreaker trivia if you want it to be, or just bonus bit of trivia if you'd like it, as more team points come in. Yes, let us know your points in the live chat or in the comment section. I'll read them out momentarily. But let's see. As you're all coming in, good to see everyone's doing well. I'm proud of you all. Thanks, everyone, for joining in, honestly. It's always such a pleasure to do trivia on Tuesday with you all playing along in the live chat as well. So, today's Trivia Club anagram. I built a VCR, an anagram itself of Trivia Club. Find the 10-year-old movie in the following anagram. So, find the movie that was released 10 years ago. In the anagram, Work Sonic Athlete. Work Sonic Athlete. All right, let's read out those points. See how we all did. Well done to the Lord and Lady of Asquith, who got 24 points. Nicely done, Mom and Dad. Team Uno Persona with 12 points. 31.5 points for the Questionables. 33 points for Down by the Bay. 27 for F. Billy Zane. 26 points for your producer and mine. Well done. Buddyless Travelers with 23.5 points. 27 points for Cookie Faced. 31 for Fighting Mongooses. Oh, hello to Cookie Faced, who I didn't say hello to earlier, but yes, 27 points. 31 for the Fighting Mongooses. 35.5 for the Cunning Stunts. A new high mark from on topping Down by the Bay. 32.5 for Hot Boys. 37 points for Alpaca Rental Business. Well done to Matt Smith. 35 points for Agatha Quizdy. Another good point total. In the top 5 tonight. Looks like Matt Smith as Alpaca Rental Business. Get that top point total tonight. Thank you all once again for joining in. I forgot that the summer movie box office, Mulan isn't on that list because it came out after Labor Day. In case you were wondering, in case you put it on that list, it was just a little too late in releasing, but also too early. Really, we all know. Thank you so much for joining in, for playing tonight. As I said before, we'll see you again September 29th. Oh, and yes, Matt Smith and Patrick Dixon. For the team that they're on, Alpaca Rental Business. Well done, all. Thank you for supporting Trivia Club, for playing along live on the YouTubes, on the internets, for this live stream from the Trivia Clubhouse. We'll keep on doing it as long as you keep on playing. It gives me something to do on Tuesdays. I enjoy doing it, and it's just great to see everybody. Even if you're all in word form for the live chat. Oh, and the Work Sonic Athlete anagram is a movie title. And this movie is 10 years old. Was released 10 years ago. All right. Without much further to say, other than check out triviaclub.ca for all the information, or Facebook. You'll find Trivia Club wherever you need to if you haven't already. Tonight's champions are everyone that stayed inside and did their thing. You know what to do. Enjoy your golden VHS in your mind's eye. All right, and here we go. Let's say the same thing we say at the end of every Trivia Club. So say it along with me. Read off the bottom of your answer sheet if you know where it is.
Okay. I think I got
Yeah. Remember, it's not what you know, it's what you learn along the way. Yay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thanks for playing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
I love you.
I love you.
Yay!